before, and he certainly looks like it. The #1 middleweight contender back in a championship setting, and we've talked about this a lot, but he made himself undeniable with this run back to contention. Now he tries to wrest away the gold.
That's not easy, John. It's not easy to make your way back because you have been there before. Maybe it didn't work out for you, but to stay positive, to have that steel trap of a mind that allows you to rebuild yourself, makes you know when you do get back, you have a greater appreciation for the opportunity. Tonight he said he intends to finally cash in.
There are a lot of high-level guys at 185 pounds, a lot of contenders waiting in the wings. This challenger knows he has to maximize this opportunity in front of him tonight. Here he is, folks. You know who he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion. This man has run roughshod through one of the deepest divisions in the UFC, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
He ain't slowing down, John. He loves the ability to call himself the champ. A smile is on his face every time somebody goes, "Hey, champ, how you doing?" The guy lives for it. He lives for the adulation. He lives for the applause. He lives for the ability to stay in the spotlight. He will fight to defend his title as if his life depended on it.
Huge training camp for him. He feels like he has leveled up in a lot of disciplines of mixed martial arts. And, man, if he presents an even better version, scary proposition for the challenger. Michael the Count Bisping ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Chael Sonnen. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Michael the Count Bisping.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Let's do it.
Well, it may sound trite to say he got here with blood, sweat, and tears, but that is the book on Michael Bisping, the former UFC middleweight champion who realized that UFC title 10 years into his UFC career, plus skills in all areas. As such, he's become one of the best middleweights on the planet. Combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Chael's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there. He's got good leg kicks. There it is.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Sonnen's in half guard. All right, side control now.
See on belly. He He's weighing down, ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the pound, he's gonna get bit.
Looks like the referee could step in here. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you can. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Well, he's always working off of that. Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Bisping gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he went back to the floor. Oh, gotta keep pressing here. And just misses with that big right hand. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Back and forth we go. Oh, nice kick to the body there. Under 20 seconds now to go. Bisping gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Another big takedown. In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Sonnen's got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home the $50,000.
That's just over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think of right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard. Oh, nice.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High level work by Chael. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
He's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
First leg kick rounds his opponent, limping a little bit, trying to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into him. Oh, he's wobbling now.
Strong outside leg kick.
Down landed clean.
All right, just like we saw in the previous round, the takedown is there at will. He actually wanted a side wager with you on over 10 takedowns tonight. You wouldn't take the bait, and perhaps it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's such a high number. So while it seems tempting, you got to turn away from it. Hey, a bet's only a bet. because they know they also have the ability to win. Sorry. This guy knew that he would be able to secure takedowns and takedowns in bunches, and that is exactly what he's showing us tonight.
He's having his way with him here. Under the neck. Oh, takes the back. Now going for the rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
All right, there's the end of the round, and what a 5 minutes it was for him. Rocked and stunned his opponent multiple times, and I don't know, did his opponent just say uncle on the stool, or is he going to fight on?
I mean, he may say uncle. When you're getting beat and battered and bruised like that, it's a testament to your toughness, but it's not ideal. You want to be competitive. That round was not competitive at all.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, good work with the jab there. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are good. Oh, great takedown on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, it can end the night. That one lands right on the spot. Nice shot there by the champ.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Son, get the takedown. Nice transition there, and showing off the fight IQ. He was getting touched up on the feet. Takes the fight to the ground.
Yeah, he's in half guard here.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, strong punch there by Bisping. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through.
Lands another huge leg kick downstairs. Lord have mercy, man. This could be the game.
John's time for his corner to start looking at stopping this fight. He has taken far too many of these leg kicks. He passes the half.
Oh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Shunnett.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Jails in half guard. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many. Oh!
He's in a lot of trouble.
Oh, massive diving punch, flush to the head. Big shots landed by him now. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it up.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper.
You feel pretty good at round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Straight right is there. Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round 1, likely the source of that confidence.
When everything is going great, you tend to feel like you can walk through a wall. He doesn't need to walk through a wall. He needs to continue to find the right avenue to land those shots.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Changing the position.
Bisping gets up. He is back on the feet here. Three minutes. Another debilitating leg kick. This could be the beginning.
I mean, this looks like it's about to be over. He has taken way too many of these leg kicks.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your handstand up.
He's very close to the finish here. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Chael. Trying the flying knee there.
Cannot take too many of those.
Ooh, diving punch lands. And how much more can he take? Under a minute to go in round 4. Bisping's in half guard now. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Ooh, guillotine choke would appear to be locked in. Yes, it is.
Good job by the champ there.
Fight back! Fight back!
Big shots here. 20 down, 5 to go. All right, there goes the horn. A lot of damage done over those 5 minutes. 2 knockdowns, a big round from Michael Bisping. Continue just where you left off last time.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Straight punch is good. Stern trying to recover here. Big.
Oh my goodness.
What a fight. So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
All right, the official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 16 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Michael the Count Bisping.
Well, his future is in the UFC Hall of Fame, but his present is still getting it done on the big show. Congratulations to Michael Bisping, Jason Perillo, and the rest of the team. This was a turn-back-the-clock type of performance out of Michael Bisping here tonight. Certainly had to lean on his patented toughness at times, but you can't out-cardio Michael Bisping, and he was able to outlast the opposition yet again tonight.
2017 was my moment of truth. I was a year away from that